Okay, so your child is in a mainstream school and they need now to move to a special school. Hi guys, my name is Koketso. I'm a speech language therapist and private practice owner of La Perry Speech Therapist. We're based in Hatfield in Pretoria, in Gauteng, in South Africa, in Africa. And I'm making this video to respond to a request made in the previous video to make this video. Okay, so now let's say your child is in a mainstream school and they need to move to a special school. What is the process? Now I'm going to take it way back to when the child I was identified to have a challenge in the classroom, and this is what happened. So when the teacher identifies a learner in their school or in their classroom that is struggling academically, they then go ahead and they approach the HOD, especially if the mom especially if the teacher is not able to implement techniques and modifications in the classroom to help the little one. The teacher then engages the HOD. At this point, the parent is aware that the teacher is going to engage the HOD in order to assist the child, because at this point also the teacher has probably already spoken to the parent a couple of times to say, we are struggling in class and this is where we are at this moment. The HOD and the teacher will try to figure out how to help the child together, but if they fail, they will then refer it to the SBST. The SBST is a school-based support team. It's like an intervention team in the school, and essentially each school in South Africa is supposed to have a school-based support team. Every public school is supposed to have a school-based support team, a functioning school-based support team, but that is a topic for another day. And then what then happens is that at the school-based support team, the school-based support team is made up of the teacher, of the child, the HOD, the the deputy principal and the principal, all the HODs, right, of the school, and all the deputy principals if the school has more than one deputy principal, and the principal of the school. The parent comes in as a member when intervention is being discussed and when also forms kind of need to be completed, but the team is able to meet without parents present because it is a team that is running in the school. Okay, so now the teacher is referring now to the child to the school-based support team, and the teacher goes and she explains to the school-based support team, this is what has happened. At this point, the teacher has filled in a form called the Special Needs Assessment 1, and this basically describes everything that the child has challenges with, as well as what the teacher has done thus far to assist the child. This form has the parent's signature because the parent has been engaging the teacher to explain, the teacher has been engaging the parent to tell her of the challenges that the little one is experiencing in the classroom, right? Okay, so now they start to discuss intervention methods at a school-based level. They try to see if there's a teacher maybe that teaches business studies that also is a remedial teacher that can assist the child. What can the learner teacher support material committee order for the child? This is a committee that procures things for the class, for the school. What can that team do, perhaps procure for the child that might be of assistance, right? They will do so after careful consideration and also consulting the necessary professionals. But they realize, okay, we've tried everything at our level, we are still struggling. So what do? They approach the district-based support team. Remember, at school-based level is school-based support team. Now they approach the district-based support team, and with this they fill in the Special Needs Assessment Form 2, the SNA2 form, and this is now almost like a request for the district ISS unit. So the ISS unit is the unit is a team of people, of professionals that are mandated to go and assist in schools, regardless, depending on the challenges that the kids in the schools present with, right? So the SBST at the school level now approaches the DBST, district-based support team, at the district office, the district that the school falls under, and they say, hey guys, we need help, we are having this issue with this child. At that point, the district-based support team is supposed to look at the SNA1 and the SNA2 form and look and say, okay, it seems like it's a matter that requires a speech therapist, or it seems like this is a matter that requires educational psychologists to go assess the child and determine which school the child should be placed at, right? Now at this point that happens, it doesn't happen that quickly in SA, unfortunately, but this educational psychologist then goes and assesses the child and determines which school should the child go to. After that, the school-based the district based support team, with the leadership of the educational psychologist, really determines which school and which type of school and which school does the child go to, and then at that point they start to facilitate the process of moving the child to that necessary school. What is the issue at this moment in South Africa? The time it takes for children to get assessed by the district, to get placed at the necessary schools, and to just avoid the pillar to post that parents get sent to and from and all that stuff. That is actually the issue right now that parents are experiencing. This video, in the past, I made it in 2 videos. This takes quite a little bit of time to explain, so I'm sorry that the video is 6 minutes long, but I think that this might be of assistance. So this is basically, in a nutshell, how placement in a special school goes if your child is if your child is already in a mainstream. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed creating it for you guys. I'll see you in the comment section or in the next video. Bye guys.